What's up, Thirders? Paul the Third MC here, and I have some big news. 1.3 has come out today! Woohoo! 1.3! So we've been waiting forever for this. Finally, it's today, August 1st, and with 1.3 has been released. This is actually 1.3.1. They added the 0.1 because 1.3, it was a little difficult for mod makers, but regular users, you're still fine. Go on with that 1.3 stuff like me. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to give you a quick showcase on the big things that were added. If you want to see some other minor details, I'll have a link to the Mojang page and the Reddit page so you can check all that stuff out. So I'm just going to title this world 1.3 Showcase. Now, this still looks the same. I'm going to be in creative, but when you hit more world options, you have all this stuff. So the seed I'm going to be using today is this. This seed gives you some cool desert temples. I know it's a desert village, and there's a jungle next to that, so it's really cool. Now, generate structures and world type are still the same, but large biomes, if you hit that, that makes the biome super huge. So that like fixes stuff. Like let's say you walk into an awesome jungle biome, but it's like incredibly small. With this, the biomes go on forever. It's a little more realistic. I'm just going to keep it at default. Allow cheats, I have it on. This means that you can use commands. Also, when you open it to LAN, there's another setting for that, but that will allow the people who join your LAN server to use commands. And the bonus chest, I'm also going to turn that on. That means that when you first log in, there's going to be a chest with torches around it, and you can get some beginner's items. So I'm going to finish there and create the new world. It takes a little longer to create the new world, and sometimes it like pops up to the Minecraft screen. I don't know if that's a bug. But yeah, I just got 1.3 like a couple minutes ago, and this is crazy. So when you first log in, here's your spawn point for this seed, and you look around and you see bonus chest right there. It's going to be right near where you spawn, and you open it, and it's going to have something different in it for every chest. You have all these different stuff. This will help you start out. You can take all that. Now also, I'm in creative mode, so when I hit E here, we have a brand new creative menu. So this is sorted stuff into easier classifications like building blocks, decoration, redstone, transportation, miscellaneous. Then you got food stuffs. I like that. Tools, combat, brewing, materials, and this is your survival inventory. So if I hit that, you can see my little mini survival inventory. This is helpful if you want to put on armor while you're in creative. Also, if I hit this, I can search stuff. So let's say I want to get a melon, and it comes up with all the suggestions that include melon. So melon, block melon, the regular melon, melon seeds, and glistering melon. So that's really cool. I actually like the new creative menu. It's a little confusing at first, but it also added potions. So now let's say I just want to have some fun with this strength potion. I can do that without having to use too many items. So yeah, the creative menu is a lot different. You got a lot new stuff. Also, I'll be getting into most of this stuff later, but I'm actually just going to let that fly for now. I don't want you guys to know. So now, to exit out of the creative menu, you can't be in the search. So I'm out here. I can play with that strength potion. So another thing that was added, if I hit escape here, you notice there's this open to LAN button. If I hit this, that means I can open it to other players on my Wi-Fi. So if you want some friends that are on your local server, they can come and play with you. And this is the settings for the other players. They can either be in survival, creative, adventure, which adventure mode means, let's say I created a map and I want players to join, but they won't be able to destroy blocks, just play the map. So if I put them in adventure mode, like if I put myself in adventure mode, then I won't be able to destroy any blocks. Now allow cheats, this will give them commands or not. I would allow commands. And to hit the world, you just hit start LAN world, and that opens it to LAN. Then when you hit your multiplayer, it will say scanning for LAN worlds, and if there is one, you can join. Now if you go to options here, you notice this is a little different. You have, it's a little different setup, but you also have this new option called chat settings and snooper settings. So if I go to snooper settings, this basically, Mojang wants to collect all the data that you use for Minecraft so they can help run it better. Now, as it says here, they're not going to do anything bad with this data, but you can toggle it off. I'm going to be the good guy and keep it on. So this will help them make Minecraft better in the future. As you can see, I'm windowed right now. I don't have the best computer. I'm actually on a laptop right now. But yeah, that's all your computer stuff. And then if you go to chat settings, so you can still talk, chat shown. If you have it commands only, you can only see commands. Hidden, you can't see it. I'm going to keep it shown. Web links, you know, if you type a web link, like, let's see, I type www.youtube.com. There's my username. If I just go ahead here and click it, it will be, do you want to copy this link? And then that will take me to YouTube. If you hit off, then that will just totally turn that off and you can't click on links. Prompt on links, that gives you that little menu that you just saw. Are you sure you want to click on this link? And colors, you can have them on and off. And opacity, I think I'm saying that right. Like 100%, it's fully white. Let's say I put it at 56. Now you look here, it's a little dimmer and not as vibrant. So that could be helpful if you really don't want to see the chat. I'm going to keep it at full opacity for now. So yeah, the controls are still the same. Language, still pick their language. Everything's the same there. But now, I'm just going to quickly cut the video. If I forgot anything, I'll probably show it in the next segment here. But I'm going to show you all the huge changes with the blocks, some other added details, and I'll see you when I get there. This will still be the same seed and the same map. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I just flew over to my little setup here. And also, this is right next to the newest addition, a desert village, and a little pyramid right over there. So I'm going to quickly show you the pyramid, and then we'll get to my setup. These are naturally spawning in deserts. They have orange wool, and they're really cool. So you walk in, and you're like, yeah, it's normal, some vines. There's also alternate entrances. Usually they're buried. But if you break this blue block, you notice down here, oh crap, it's going to blow. Okay, no. Yes, TNT is just rigged underneath here. So if you land on that pressure plate, which I actually didn't mean to, but it just kind of happened, TNT goes everywhere and blows up those chests. So it's like a little adventure. You got to be careful. There wasn't really much in that chest. There's just like some iron, gold. No, nothing really big. But yeah, these temples are really cool. Also, you can gather some nice resources from them. Like, I think this is one of the alternate entrances. Yeah. So if you go in here, yeah, you know, there is a door, but I just broke through the roof. You walk in here, you're in that main lobby again. So I'm going to fly over to my setup. But quickly, you guys probably noticed I'm level 182. Now, how I did that is I use the command /give XP, and you choose a number. 5,000 is the most you can choose. It's /exp, not give. There we go. So now giving that to Paul III. And as you go to a higher level, it's harder and harder to level up. As you can see, I only gained 5 levels from that. So then some other commands, /game mode, then you can type survival, now I'm in survival, and /time set 1. There's a lot of other commands. If you want, you can look them up. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is nether portals. Nether portals, they're still the same, but I wouldn't keep it in my house if I were you, because pig zombies can just walk straight through this. It's a rare occurrence, but it can happen, and come maul you in your sleep. So yeah, be careful about that. The second thing I'm just going to start here is now they have all the different kinds of wooden stairs. As you can see, the oak, there's the pine, birch, and cherry, or otherwise known as jungle. Then you got all those kinds of slabs. Also, they fixed the bug where you couldn't shoot through the stairs. Now, as you can see, I'm on the stair block right here. I don't have any arrows, so I'm just going to quickly change to creative to get me some arrows. And I will be right there. Arrows. I'm just going to type arrows in the search bar. The search bar is pretty nice. Also, if you just look, is it in decoration? Well, let's say I type end. They added the ender portal and added the ender frame to the portal. So now I have one arrow, so one shot. I can just shoot it right through. Used to, you couldn't do that before, but now you can. Another thing, levers can be placed upside down. This is cool if you want to add some ceiling lighting or just spam a lever. The next thing is tripwire. So if you just walk right over this, it activates a redstone signal. That's string right there. So if I just get some string, string. Yeah, it can be a little hard to get items at moments, but I'm sure it's just going to take some getting used to. If I place it down here, it turns into tripwire, and if I place that on top of that, there's actually tripwire in the air right here. Now if I break this, the signal goes off, and then it stops, and the tripwire hooks retract. If I place it back, we're all good. Also, if I'm not mistaken, let's say I drop that, yes, that also, dropping an item on it, and if I just shoot it, that will also activate it. Now on to the next thing, ender chests. These are completely explosion resistant. They're made out of 8 obsidian and 1 eye of ender in the middle. So let's say I open this chest and I put a piece of sandstone right there in that exact spot. This is global, so it can go to the nether and the end. Open up, same loot in the other chest. Now, the only way to get the actual ender chest back is to break it with a silk touch pick. If not, you just get the obsidian back, but you lose the eye of ender. So that's something to make note of. But this is kind of like a cool thing. It's kind of like another inventory. Next thing, as you can see, this is a regular pressure plate activating a redstone lamp. If I shoot this with an arrow, arrows activate pressure plates now. Okay, now on to the next thing here. Book and quill. You can now write your own book. So if you look in here, this is what a finished book looks like. 100 Followers by Paul III. I wrote it. So you just right click anywhere and it says I just hit 100 followers on Twitter, which I did, and thank you guys. So I just hit done, and that's done. That's good for like adventure maps, writing a story. Now I'm going to show you how to write one. Right click anywhere, and then you can just type your book. You can just be like, Dear YouTube, I love cats. There. So anything you want. And now the next person who picks it up, they'll see that I love cats. And it's going to say, by your username, I'm Paul III, and you can title it whatever you want. So you can title it Cats. Sign and close. It turns into like an enchanted book, and you just put it here, and when you scroll over it, you can see the title to every book. Next thing I'm going to go on, it's a huge update, is enchantments. Now enchantments, you only need 15 bookcases to get the max level, which is now 30, no longer 50. 30 is your max level, and let's say I place my pickaxe in here, it's always going to be the highest level on the bottom, a medium level in the middle, and the lowest on the top. So let's say if I wanted to destroy like a bookshelf, then you couldn't get the max level of 30. So I'll enchant this. There's also a higher chance of getting 2 enchantments on this. So I got Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Efficiency 4. That's awesome. Huge update for that. Awesome. I really like that. Now gravel also got a new get up here. This is your gravel, no longer the old stuff. I don't know if I like it. I think it's nice. I mean, I don't know why it had to be changed, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Next thing, emeralds were added. Your newest are emeralds here. That's the emerald block. I really like it. One of the prettier blocks. Now you can't use emerald for armor, tools, or anything, but it's used for trading with villagers. Now, which I will do in just a second. Emerald's actually really hard to find. So if you want to find it regularly, it's going to take you a while. Another thing to add with XP here, you can get XP by other ways in killing mobs. Let's say I break this here, I get some EXP from it. As you can see, I just got some EXP, and since I have fortune on this, I get some awesome emeralds. Now, this only works with blocks that give you the automatic ignite, such as coal, emerald, diamond, redstone, just to name a few. Now, if you want to get the EXP from iron or gold, you got to put that in a furnace. So I'm just going to mine up all this emeralds here. So now as you can see, I got some emeralds here. I'm going to fly over. Well, now I can't fly because I'm in survival. But, okay, so now I'm just back over here. Sorry, I had to cut the video quickly. As you can see, you got your regular villagers. They're naturally spawning. And if I click on one of them with an emerald, this guy's going to give me a written book. If I give him a written book, he'll give me 1 emerald. Now, if I trade with him, he'll get like sparkly and stuff some of the times, and he will give me another option for a trade. So I'm going to find some other villagers. Let's get this cooked. So I'm going to actually get the 17 raw beef to show you. I'm going to go into creative here. Let's see, foodstuffs. Let's get 17 exactly. each villager usually has a different trade here. So if I right click again, 17, I collect the emerald. And as you can see, in a second, come on, I have another trade option. So coal, and as you can see, there's the sparkly stuff. So now I can either trade the raw beef again, or if I give this villager 20 coal, it will give me 1 emerald. So the trades aren't exactly the best. You can explore this village a little later if you want. But yeah, another thing that was added, which is not in this seed, I'm sorry, is jungle temples. If you want, you can check out some other videos for those. You walk in, there's a lever combination, which is with pistons and redstone. You can get some pretty cool loot. And then if you gotta cross this tunnel with like some tripwire, I'm sure all of you have seen it, and you can get another chest. It's made out of mossy cobble. Now this is cocoa beans. They now grow on jungle logs, either sideways or regular. This is like a mid-sized cocoa bean. It's in the middle stage, and this is the fully grown. Now these bone meal works on these cocoa beans. So now I'm in survival. If I hit it, they drop me some cocoa beans, and I can just get it here, and I just click on that log, and that's the baby form. Once again, sideways or regular. And bone meal once again does work on this. Also, quickly, logs can now be placed sideways. They're like pistons. So now, as you look there, that log's placed sideways. But let me just break it here. I'm in survival. If I jump like this, it will be the regular way. So I'm going to go back to creative. A lot of switching here. The final things, now if you place a water bucket in a dispenser or a boat, with a boat, if you hit the water here, it will flow out. If you hit the button again, it will stop. Now if I just hit this with the boat in it, it will just pop out with the boat. But if I have the water running and the boat will just pop out. Now if I break the boat, oops, fail. The boat just turns right back into a boat. No more sticks and crap. Now this also works with lava. That's a lava bucket in there, and if I hit it, it will stop. Now a final thing I'm going to add here. If I click this, there's a minecart in here. The minecart, oh crap. The minecart will pop out. Now if the rail isn't here, oh man, let's just get that minecart back. Let's say I destroy the rail. That's a big problem. Okay, there we go. And place the minecart in here. Not another boat. Place the minecart in here and hit the button. It just pops out as a regular minecart. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope I covered everything in 1.3. Once again, the link to the Reddit page and the Mojang page will be in the description. So expect a lot of my single player tutorials going to be 1.3 now. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, there's just some different crafting recipes. Once again, please check out the Reddit for more. I mainly just covered the huge changes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next video. Bye guys, and I hope you enjoy 1.3.